back to Buddy's Spirits and Cigars, and we have an amazing pour to try, or at least what we've heard is amazing. So definitely not easy to get, for sure. However, Cam, I'm sorry, I don't think this one is glacier fed. It's not.
We'll just have to do without the glaciers.
So, you know, it is what it is, right?
Yeah. I do like those glaciers, though.
So this one is a Blanton's Takara Red.
It's an interesting name.
Over in Japan, you could get this for under $100. Over here, it's not even close to that. So,
like, U.S. $100 or Japanese? What is it?
Japanese.
Yen?
That would be the yen.
Yeah, the yen.
Yen?
Yeah, I don't know.
Ducats.
China is yuan, so.
Yeah. Either way.
So,
He
let me
says,
try not to confuse this.
he says no.
In American dollars, in Japan, it's like between 80 and $90.
Okay.
Not in Japanese currency.
Yeah.
In American currency. However, outside of Japan, American currency for this is
Much higher.
Be like 0.01 of a Bitcoin or something.
pretty high.
Let's not confuse the issue. It'd be 0.01.
Well, it depends on where Bitcoin's at the time. So anyway, this is from Buffalo Trace Distillery still. 93 proof. It's 8 years aged-ish. That's a rumor anyway. So, but this bottle is much older than that, and this was courtesy of one of Fletch's friends. So we'll let him tell a little bit of the story. And you had a butthole pucker effect here on this.
So my good buddy Derek Cisco, thank you Derek, by the way.
Shouts out.
Thanks, Derek.
Thanks, Derek.
Derek comes and hangs out.
Or at least before we're trying this, we're saying things. We'll say that after.
So
Yeah.
Either way, thanks for thinking of it.
It's a nice
Derek
disclaimer.
is he's a big bourbon guy, and he scored this bottle some time ago, and he said, "Hey man, I've got this Blanton's Takara Red. Do you want to do it on the show?" I'm like, "Yeah, that sounds awesome." So he came over to the house. He brought it. Hadn't even opened it.
Wow.
And its dump date was 9/11 of 1990.
That's older than you, Cameron.
I was like, "That's pretty that's pretty crazy."
Yeah.
So he pulls it out, and I said, "Well, here, why don't you open it?" He goes, "No, you open it." Now I know why. So I peeled off the little wax thingy, and I pulled the cork, and it popped and left about half the cork in the damn bottle. The little horseman is sitting there with about a quarter inch of cork, and I'm looking at the other piece, and I'm like, son of a... Very, very deft surgery was required with a wine corkscrew, and luckily, instead of punching it down into the bottle, I was able to get a hold of it and just like a little bit, pull up, a little bit, pull up. So got it out without dumping a bunch of crud into the bottle. So 30-year-old corks are not known for, coming out in one piece, and this one, of course, didn't. But so I had to put one of my old Blanton's toppers in there. So.
All right, so just
anyway,
that kind of cuts off the critics right there.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
not the right horse.
it's not the right. So. It's not the right stopper, but
Yeah.
the original one gave up the ghost. So
Yeah, well,
we had to improvise. Anywho,
things happen.
man, I really like it. It is such a good pour, so I'm excited to share it with
So
you guys.
you were fortunate to try this with the owner of
Yes.
the spirit,
We
so
shared the first pour out of the bottle.
That's awesome.
That is
Very, very, very generous dude. So.
Yeah, Derek, thank you again. We
No
appreciate
doubt.
this. Even if it does suck, we do appreciate you coming on the show and sponsoring this particular.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't get to try it otherwise. I mean, so.
Oh yeah, I mean I wouldn't either. I mean, he was very fortunate to get it when he did. So.
Off the nose smells really good.
I like the nose a lot.
Yeah, it's a really nice.
There's a lot in
Really
there.
nice nose to it. Get some honey sweetness and vanilla.
Oh wow. I was not expecting that on the taste. You definitely get some fruit notes.
See, I'm getting licorice.
Yeah.
Cam,
No, don't tell me licorice, dude. I can't do licorice.
have you tried it?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I didn't taste licorice.
Okay.
But I don't want you to
Oh, please.
What's that movie? Leonardo DiCaprio?
I don't know. You're
Inception.
asking me
I don't
about a
want you
movie.
to incept
Yeah, okay.
licorice
To
in me.
Just drink the shit. Okay.
To me, it's not a like a real sweet fruit. It's kind of like a more of a tart to sour
Yeah.
on the fruit and stuff. More like a more of a
Like a cherry or
more along like a not on the sweet wines, but more of on
Like a
into
dry-
like a drier wine.
Yeah.
Maybe not like it's not really sour, but it's the I don't know how to explain it.
I like it.
I mean,
to me
So
the nose,
smooth.
the
So
nose
smooth.
and
Yes.
the taste, the palate are at opposite ends. I like both, but the initial nose was like sweet and
Yeah.
just that just yumminess, for lack of a better term. Sweet and
That's a technical word.
yeah.
Yummy.
That's very studious.
Yeah.
Yumminess.
Yeah, and not that it tastes bad, but it's just completely different. You're right. There's kind of a dryness. I'm
Yeah.
still getting licorice and maybe a little bit of pepper or something. I don't know.
I think we should adopt yumminess just like we've adopted spicy, non-spicy.
Okay, that's fine.
What do you think?
I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
That's a pretty technical, descriptive word.
look, when someone throws down yummy, you know what they mean.
Exactly.
That shit is yummy. You know it.
The nose is.
I think it's pretty.
I would say
widely
that
understood.
this. I think it smells better than Legion's.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What?
Why you gotta say fuck?
Yeah.
I mean, well, for
it's a
goodness.
family show.
Goodness sake.
Apparently not.
Well, I don't know. I don't think it's.
Well, hey,
are
we
you mad
haven't
because
mentioned-
I
It's not so much.
We haven't mentioned Legion in forever.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's like, God.
Hey, guess what?
God.
Hey, listen. Rainpour. There, I'll get that one out too.
Hey-o!
Yeah, now you can shut the fuck up about it.
Look, I think Rainpour.
We're not talking about Rainpour now. We just.
No, not even. I'm not
this.
even talking about it being good and y'all thinking it's bad.
It's not even in the same class as this.
No, it's not. It's not what I'm saying.
This
Okay,
is
what
not
do you-
clear.
Yeah, what are you saying?
It's probably the most talked about spirit we've had on the show. I think it
I
edged
think
Legion.
Legion has it beat.
I think it edged Legion out.
I don't know. Either way.
They're tied.
Malort's coming up.
Yeah.
How about a tie? The tie work?
Yeah.
Okay, let's tie it. And shut up about it. There's some vanilla there too on the nose, I think.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's just smells like
Not,
dessert.
Getting a little
Like a yummy
clove and
dessert.
cinnamon on the taste as well.
I don't even know what the hell clove.
Clove, man. You've smoked clove cigarettes.
Like, even. Yeah, but I mean, I don't.
You're ghetto. I know
There's
you
a hint
have.
of spice
know
too,
what
though.
the hell it is.
I don't know. That is good. I like it. I think it's good. I wish I could have more bottles, but
Well, I mean, it's out
any
there,
bottles
but
of it would be better than none.
Yeah.
it's out there. But I mean,
Yeah, I'm
you're
not-
gonna have to hold hands with your nemesis, the secondary market, to get it,
I'm not doing that.
or travel to Tokyo.
Which would be sweet.
I mean, it'd be cool to go to Japan.
If anyone out there wants to finance your
A trip.
buddies going to Tokyo, you just let us know. Reach out.
I've tried to tune in Tokyo once. Anywho,
You just completely avoided it. You're just like, I'm going to stay here and twist my mustache like I always do. Just not say a word.
Is that how you self-soothe? Is just
Yeah, well, I think
It's
so.
a habit, isn't it?
Yeah,
I'm
that's it.
here always messing with it.
I think this pairs really well with this cigar.
I don't.
Yeah.
It's not fighting to me.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm almost getting like some coffee notes.
I really like the way this smells, dude.
Oh, I agree.
I
Yeah,
think
the-
it smells
the-
better than it tastes. Not that it tastes bad.
Yeah,
but it has a really amazing smell.
yeah,
I love it.
I really like this.
That's the only thing that's keeping a little bit in this Glencairn is because of the smell.
Yeah, it's
really good though.
it really is. It's very good. I mean,
Bruce, you start us off. You brought this, or your buddy sponsored it, and it's only fitting.
Well, I'm going to give it a higher rating than probably what it should get because of the availability, making it very difficult, and the price. I'm still going to give it a 3.5 because I really like this stuff, man.
Yeah, that's good.
And I'm really appreciative of Derek sharing this with us. And so it's getting a 0.5 just for that. The flavor is phenomenal. The nose is excellent. I wish I could get one, but I'm like you. I'm not really keen on jumping on secondary to get stuff. So that'd be the only way we could get it. So solid 3.5 for me.
Listen, I don't have a problem with secondary market.
I do.
As long as it's not like an insane price. Like if you're doubling the price of a bottle, stuff like now, if you're upcharging 10 or 15 bucks, 20 bucks, that's a little different than you can't go to the primary market and get this unless you go over to the place to get said spirit.
Yeah. So I mean, if you
we
really
have to do it.
well, and I mean, and
that
if
way,
you want to, if you don't want to just be straight up, the retail on this is 85 to 90 bucks.
Exactly
So I
right.
mean, that price to me, I'd do that all day long.
Without a doubt.
But we're not in Tokyo or wherever, so we can't actually buy it for retail. But
Right.
at that, it would be probably 4. For me, if we were able to get it at retail, I'd give it a good 4, easy.
Yep. The availability counts on this stuff for sure.
Sure does.
Cam, what say you?
I like 3.5.
You like it?
Yep. I like the nose. I like the taste. I like its story. Our story with this particular bottle. I mean, I like it. Somewhat of a sentimental, I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I'm going to go with a 3 1/4. I hate that it's not available, and that makes me not like it in a sense. Does that
Sure.
make sense? Because I really want more.
Well, it's kind of like
You know,
Macallan 30. I mean, Macallan 30 is a phenomenal drink, but at $3-4 grand a bottle, I mean, it's
Yeah.
for guys like us, it's just unattainable.
Maybe one day.
Yeah.
But the
XRP to the moon, baby.
The nose on this, man, just amazing. I love the nose.
Yeah.
And I'm on.
You're gonna put a little behind your ear and try to
Man, I'm
entice
telling you,
Amanda with some
I
cologne
am
later.
just- the more I smell of it, the more I'm thinking Kevy's right. I think it's going to beat the L. I think it's going to beat Legion off the nose. And if you guys will remember, back when we done Legion here a few months ago, he said he would wear that as a cologne. I mean, he liked it that much. So now that we have something that has topped Legion as far as off the nose, I mean, that should give you a pretty good indication that this stuff smells really good. I really like the nose, but 3 1/4 for me. Availability cuts it down, and the price point, because
Yeah.
I'm just not over in Japan very much. So
Yeah.
there's no way for me to really get it other than pay outrageous prices for it. The nose is better than the taste. However, the taste is really good.
All right, y'all ready?
Oh, here we go.
Oh yeah.
3.75.
What the?
Uh-huh.
I don't believe it.
Yeah. It doesn't taste as good as
Bitch.
Stag, but given the story that this was gifted, the story behind it, the 9.1 of 90, yeah, I mean, 3.75. So,
Hell yeah, thank.
so
What
you
knocks
can
it
kiss
down?
my ass. Well, it's not available.
I can?
Yeah.
For what?
Yeah. For saying that I'm the Simon Cowell. Listen here, motherfucker.
No, that's
Yeah.
true.
Well,
No,
it
it's
is, but, yeah.
absolutely true.
that-
It is, but in this instance,
Not everybody can handle
yeah.
the truth, apparently.
If we can get a picture of Simon Cowell put into this video, we should do that. Have y'all seen his face lately?
No.
I feel like that's a copyright infringement. We'll
Yeah.
get shut
Dude,
down.
he looks
Are you judging?
Are you? Does he look bad or does he?
he
look
looks
good?
rough as hell,
Well, I mean,
boy. He's
cigarettes
got
will
like
do that
this
to you.
wax face thing where like
Yeah,
top half
cigarettes
is
and-
melting and the bottom half is still
Bad
lifting
face
up.
lips.
It's just like, oh my god, what are you doing, man?
Yeah. So 3.75.
What knocks it down for you?
Availability. What brings it up is the story behind it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it. Not the best flavor. I still think Stag Junior. But the story brings it up. So, Derek, cheers, buddy.
You're an angel,
Definitely,
buddy.
sir. We greatly appreciate it. And if any of you out there in Fanville like a certain spirit and you want us to try it, we have no problems. If you wanted to send a
sample?
unopened bottle, if it's a bottle, or if it's a sample, I guess maybe. The problem is some people might want to play some tricks like Mr. Executive, Mr. Producer does to us on, and so it might have some quality house in there or something like that. So we would prefer an unopened bottle, and then if we can open it, we can open it and do the pours, and then if you wanted it returned after that, we can
certainly
some kind of provision to do that. However,
or I mean, we may have you as a special guest. Who knows?
I mean, that's possible.
Yeah,
that's possible. So, anyway, Derek, seriously, thank you. This is it's an honor to be able to try this.
Yes.
I really appreciate it. It's really good. I like it, and definitely appreciate it. The stogie we're having with this is a Rocky Patel number 6. Not a surprise that we're pretty big fans of Rocky Patel on our show, and greatly appreciate everything he's done for us and his friendship for sure.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Nish, Nimish, and Heath as well.
Oh yeah.
For sure. But Bruce was kind enough to bring these and talk a little bit about them.
Yeah, the number 6 is one of their newer last few years. Thank you.
Is that seriously
Schmutz?
in there?
Yeah.
Shit.
Anyway, this is a
Noticing the name Seersucker.
Robusto size. Its filler is Honduran and Nicaraguan. It's got a Honduran binder wrapper. It's a good medium to full. You get some vanilla, cocoa, black pepper. It's got a nice little bit of caramel on the finish. It's a good pairing with this as well.
Yeah.
I think it complemented well. It didn't fight.
Not a bit.
Which is the main thing about pairing cigars and spirits, is make sure that one doesn't overpower the other.
I agree. It does complement it very well.
For a good full flavored smoke, it's a pretty smooth cigar as well.
Yeah.
And that complements and that kind of goes along with the smoothness of the blend. So
It's not overpowering even if you didn't have the spirit with it. It's just kind of a well-rounded
yes, it is.
smoke.
It's a good.
Got some
very
pretty good ratings too.
Yeah. Yeah, Cigar Aficionado, they did 2 ratings, June and October of 2020, and it both got 90s both times. And for Cigar Aficionado, a 90 rating is pretty good.
Yeah.
That's out of 100. Very few cigars get a 100, and really not a lot of them get 90s or higher.
No, that's true.
So this is a really good solid rating.
Yeah, I agree. It's a good smoke.
I'm getting like toasted peanuts or something. To me there's a bit of a nutty.
It's a bit nutty.
Yeah. I mean, but
oh, good. It's not just me.
either way.
No. Yeah. That, maybe that pairs. Maybe part of that is what pairs good with that bourbon. I don't know.
Either way, it's good.
So. Yeah. You have these at 906 as well?
I do.
And 906 and Winston's, Fort Smith, Arkansas. They're somewhat opposite ends of town, if you will. Yeah. So these are available to go get anytime you want. If you want to try Rocky Patel number 6, good stogie. So
very good.
It's good.
That's all we have time for in this episode. Derek, Cisco.
The
Shouts
man.
out to you,
Yes.
my man. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for allowing us to try this bourbon, and we'll catch all of you on the next one.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.